Hello, everyone, and welcome to your full moon in Leo reading. All right, our full moon is February 5th, and full moons can feel very intense. They tend to stir up emotions, both consciously and subconsciously. But they also tend to give us a chance to transform those emotions, helping to raise our vibrations. And when this moon comes during Aquarius season, Aquarius teaching us to shift the collective consciousness by being our authentic selves and really standing up for what we believe in or who we really are. Leo helps us decide really what that means, because Leo represents our center, reminding us what holds us together and helps us feel our truth. So, Leo's a leadership sign about compassion and being vulnerable, but also having love and being strong. So, paired with this full moon, it's going to really be a time where it encourages us to focus on our heart's truth, self love, and finding your higher self. Okay. So, a very emotional full moon for some of you. Let's start with the native spirit deck and see what kind of energy we've got coming in for this full moon. What does spirit really want you to know or learn about at this time? And if you don't follow me and you don't know, I do pre-shuffle all the decks prior to the video, so then we don't have to spend too much time doing that. Okay. Yeah, look at Wounded Healer. Very emotional, to say the least. And Sacred Mountain. All right. I really love this deck. It's just such a beautiful illustration in this deck. Okay, so when you get the Wounded Healer, it really talks about you have to go through some hard times, right? To be able to not only heal yourself, but heal others. It's a card about that healing energy and that vitality and life force energy that flow through you and to you, okay? You're maybe a natural healer. You provide healing for others. You could be in the healthcare industry when it comes to your career. You could also be a teacher, helping children, learn. It doesn't have to be just about healing. It's also about learning. But, if you're not conscious of it, maybe you're in the wrong line of work. And that's why it feels like you never really get where you're going, because you're like, something doesn't resonate here. Maybe you need to get into something that helps heal other people, okay? But whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved, or it's going to be resolved during this full moon, okay? Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. So no matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal your future, right? We can, it's a really good time to learn to let that go. And, it's pretty much believed that these healers from older times, right, like in ancient times, they were really providing great solace and profound healing to other people. You may have been wounded in your own life right now, or you may have gone through some really challenging times, okay? But the roots go deeper or deepest when the wind blows strongest. You're a healer in the most profound sense of the word. So healing energy is surging through you at this time, or it will be. Whatever in your life that really needs to be addressed on the inner realm, and your strength lies in in the difficulties that you've overcome, because you obviously can't help somebody else if you haven't been through these experiences yourself. You can give your opinion, but if you haven't really been through something that you're trying to help somebody else through, it's very difficult to give your help, right? Or to heal them. So this is why often empaths go through very, very many crazy emotions or situations and these up and down roller coasters of a life, because they are able to then connect with the people around them to understand what those people are going through because they've been there. You know what I mean? So, something you can kind of do to get rid of the past is like write a list of your wounds or challenges from the past, and then next to each one write down what came out of that situation that was beneficial. What was the silver lining in each of those wounds or challenges that you had. And you can definitely, it doesn't hurt to help yourself in a way by reminding yourself, I'm a healer and I'm healed, so be it. Okay. Maybe you want to think that every morning as your little mantra, something to help you get past it all. And then we get Sacred Mountain. Okay, and this card really talks about just like how do I want to word this? Being up high and seeing things from all perspectives. Taking the time to move into a silent place kind of within yourself. Getting away from it all, okay, way up high there on that mountain. Locate your internal source of power. Meditation. Don't move forward until you really feel it's a good time for you to. So kind of surrendering to the stillness, and, don't take action right away on something. If you observe rather than react right away, you kind of claim a better power for yourself. So it's, from the vantage point of the sacred mountain, your power grows. In silence, you'll find your sacred witness. It's a dwelling, a place of your soul, okay, in peace and kind of seeking and discovering your truth, which this full moon's all about. So move past the bustle and the clutter of life and kind of give yourself a moment to feel what you really feel. Allow yourself to feel the pain, okay? Don't go lash out or go into that pain really, like, if you're in pain, don't lash out. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed, okay? And talking about being the wounded healer. So this really, your power is born in silence, right? A lot of times it's what is not said that speaks volumes. So this piece gives birth to your serenity, seeking solitude, so you can listen to your voice, your higher self, and awaken your inner wisdom. All right. So, wow, what a beautiful message that really, really goes with our moon, and what Aquarius and Leo have in store when it comes to this energy. So yeah, it's really all about finding yourself this full moon. Let's pull the Moon Oracle and see what else we get. What else does Spirit want you to know about this full moon? Oops, we got a jumper. We're going to take it. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, yeah, maybe you are jumping into something too soon, and you need to meditate or think about it more. Make sure that before you jump into anything, you are healed yourself, because maybe you're going to jump into a relationship and you're just not ready. Maybe you are going to change jobs, but you're going to have this emotional issue leaving the old one. If you're not ready, just don't do it. That's what the Sacred Mountain talks about. All right. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Emotions are running high. Yeah, for a lot of you they are, and that's what I was just talking about. We're going to have an emotional moment during this full moon. For many of you, be bold and make the first move. Okay, yeah. Really just kind of like when you're ready, make sure you've got your plan in place and just go for it. Jump in with both feet. Let's see what Tarot has to say about this. Definitely make sure you're ready for new moves, new situations, because a lot of those new energies are going to be coming in. So really just getting yourself healed and ready for what's to come. All right. This is all resonating really well together, isn't it, so far? And this is a general reading for the collective, so it will not apply to each of you in the same manner, which is life. We are all on a different path, and, going different places, doing different things. We're each individuals. All right. Justice. King of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. The Lovers. How interesting with Valentine's Day coming, right? And the Magician. Okay. All right, when you get... This is kind of heavy, but kind of not. It's really about the same stuff we've been talking about, pretty much. I mean, the cards are resonating really, really good. Okay, so when you get the Justice card, we all know that this talks about fairness, right, and equality and balance, and it's a time to weigh your options and assess your actions in life. Okay, giving yourself that practical plan. That's what it kind of signifies. It also reminds us that karma is always gonna get her way, some way or another. So, and then when it goes with the King of Cups, this is significant because the King of Cups is about following your intuition and being creative. So, a mature person, a loving husband or father or good friend, a wise counselor, it doesn't have to be male, it doesn't matter. You could be a loving mother. A creative type of personality, okay? Definitely somebody very in touch with their intuition. So maybe you are empathic. Maybe your gifts are very strong. And wisdom comes from experience. That's really what this is about. So learning from your past, right, and finding that balance, and that's what we're talking about, is learning from the past, getting your emotions in check so that when you do jump into something new, you're healed already. You don't have all this baggage dragging you down, weighing you down, and it's going to then ruin what you are trying to start at the beginning of something. You can't jump into something right away. And then you get, 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. It's like you're halfway there. You're frozen in time, kind of stuck in this past, and you need to let that go because you're halfway there. That's what the 2 of Wands signifies, a partial success. Okay, so knowing that this journey you're on, you're almost there. You're so close to reaching your dreams and your goals, but you have to let go of the past. Find your balance. Don't dwell there, okay? And then look at the Lovers. Yeah. So maybe this is about a new relationship coming in, right? You really could be getting into something new. So, oops, sorry about that. I'm trying to get my next deck ready here. But yeah, really just it doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's a relationship with anybody. Maybe it is. Maybe you are seeking something new or you're going to find it, right? But this card may be thought of as choices to be made, okay? The choice you make now is going to affect your future. And love heals all. So if you're trying to heal, start with self-love, okay? Because otherwise, and allow yourself to feel the emotions, whether they hurt or not. It's just a really good time to get them over with and out of the way so that you can move forward, especially since we're in February and you got a whole year to go yet. Anything can happen, right? Now, the Magician kind of taps into telling you to find the answers you seek within yourself. Work in balance with the elements and the power of nature to kind of create this magic and bring about a positive change, okay? As above, so below, right? Determination and connection and confidence and strength of will. Maybe you are going to do some magical type of work with the elements or the elemental spirits, which are like fairies and things of that nature. So maybe you're really drawn to those things, okay, if you believe in them. But this whole tarot reading is basically saying you're halfway there. You will find balance. You'll find justice. You'll get over the situation. You are going to heal, find your self-worth, your love, and get out of that frozen past where you're stuck, because then, only then, can you move forward. Okay? Let's see what the Self Journey deck has to tell us more about this whole story. It's a really beautiful story because it's about healing and moving forward. And then, yeah, once you're healed, and your plan is in place, and you feel like you know where you're going on this partial halfway there journey, because some of you or many of you may have already done a lot of the past work, getting rid of old stagnant energy, karma, and all that stuff coming full circle. So you're on the other half of the hard part already. And only can you be the magician and transform one thing to another with your own personal magic, right? And so then once you are on that path, the Moon Oracle tells you, be bold and make that first move, right? So let's see. Look at that. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah, really allowing yourself to think outside the box a little bit and find a new approach. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Yeah, because you're not going to let this energy anymore hold you down. You're over it. You're healing. You're moving on. And that's a really, really great message to get. You definitely need to let go, because that old past is controlling you. If it was a person and not just a situation, but a person who hurt you, then you are kind of allowing them to keep control over you, power over you, by not forgiving them or the situation and just saying, hey, this happened. I learned from it. What did I learn from it? How can I move past it? Can I forgive them? If you can't, I mean, you can forgive but never forget, right? Don't allow yourself to move back into a situation that extremely hurt you. Find your healing one way or another so that you can move forward in this journey you're on. Because I'm telling you, bigger, bolder things are coming. This is going to be a really good year for a lot of us. All right. Look at that. You and your loved ones are safe. Yeah, this doesn't pertain to you anymore. You're on your healing journey. You're going to get there. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. Yeah, really stepping into this new energy. Being done with that old stagnant negative situation, the past that holds you frozen. And look at that. God is in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. Yeah, look, it talks about healing. It's right there. This full moon, many of you are going to heal from some past situation that you went through. It's like this has gone on long enough. I feel like it's been a roller coaster of emotions for many of you. You feel blocked, you feel tired, you feel drained, you feel all those negative things that come from that situation. And it's like you're almost there with that Two of Wands energy. Look at, and if you bring in self-love and allow yourself to get past the wounds and past the pain, you are going to have magic happening with that Magician card. You're going to find your balance with the Justice and the King of Cups. You're going to enjoy finer things in life, this finer path that's coming, surrendering into the pain on that sacred mountain to get rid of all that was holding you back, and then being bold and making that first move into the reality you're trying to manifest or create, and bringing in all that positive energy. So this is a really emotional, deep reading for many of you. So I hope that you, upon your journey, get where you are headed. I hope that you jump over the second half of the situation because you are partially there. So those are your messages for this full moon in Leo, and I thank you all for stopping by. As always, happy connecting.